The other way we can explore this process of chunking and creating note clusters is by using actual scales. Starting with the F major scale, uncovering all the note clusters is a matter of putting your thumb on all the white notes and building our 4-note clusters. We're practicing playing, visualizing, and anticipating all these different chunks of white and black notes that make up the F major scale. With this, we can go through the same process I've described in previous videos, creating exercises that considers thumb movement and finger sequences. Also remember that 3-note and 2-note clusters are useful, like from an F major fingering map, so practicing 6-note cycles can encourage us to explore those. But an interesting thing happens once we start thinking about scales and harmony. Why do we normally play the F major scale with a 4-note cluster and a 3-note cluster? If 4-note clusters are more economical, then why don't we just play it like this, all with 4-note clusters? This is actually an interesting exercise to practice, but it's more difficult and not entirely practical. The reason is because playing the F major scale using 4-note and 3-note groupings keeps the scale spatially consistent each octave, which makes note clusters and crossovers easier to anticipate. It's just easier to remember 2 hand positions than 6. Another reason is because our thumbs are drawn to F. It represents like an ultimate point of harmonic stability and the beginning of the scale. If you were playing the G Dorian scale, the natural tendency would be to place the thumb on G, even though the fingering map is identical to the F major scale. This exposes one of the shortcomings of this process. Not all fingers and hand positions are equal. Playing an F major or G Dorian assumes a kind of harmonic weight or gravity, and that harmonic weight should also be felt under the hands. For example, when I play this note cluster, you'll probably assume it's part of F major and harmonic weight is felt in the thumb, but that's not necessarily the case. With more harmonic context, the weighting under my fingers shifts from the thumb to the second finger, the third finger, and the fourth. As harmonic weight shifts, so should the weighting under our hand. I'm going to set this problem aside for later tutorials, probably for when I talk about practicing bebop scales. But I think there's still a lot of value in this approach, so in the next video, I'm going to map and chunk another scale, D flat major.